Farmhouse is Arizona's third best climbing destination. Though not as impressive as the Homestead or the Dry, it still has some potential for putting up sick first ascents. This right here is the king line of the cliff. It definitely shows the best that the Farmhouse has to offer. Many people have laid eyes on it, but no one has yet dared to free solo it on Toprope. I guess in some ways, all of my ascents are pretty futuristic.
Okay, so I'm racking up for the project. It's pretty well hung. What do you think our friend Angel Medina would say about this? What do you think he would say?
I think he would be
Speechless?
To get it up, I usually rely on massive assistance from Belair.
Jose, I want you to remember, don't get too tired on the ascent because the top rope belay will be very exhausting. I just don't want you to be gassed.
Yeah, I'll save something.
Okay, thank you. You can always just jump off this cliff to assist the ascensionist.
I don't think anything is impossible, and I love sharing my vision with others. To keep my psyche, I try to surround myself with positive people.
Do you like it?
Well, it's a little shit.
This is a story about my quest to achieve what others have never even imagined. A Toprope free solo of this king line would redefine what is possible for the human body and mind, and push the frontier of climbing for generations to come.
Do you feel nervous? This is only the first ascent to figure out the top rope soloing beta.
Exactly. I'm going to be a lot more nervous for the top rope solo attempt.
Okay.
Nicely done. Uh-huh.
And I have all my rack.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the route is extremely well hung for lead ascent. I even placed a purple at the summit. Okay, so I just completed the first lead ascent of the free solo project. Jose, how would you describe the belay?
It was very intense.
Yeah. Several of the bolts were clipped 3 times. But I don't think I'm ready to free solo it on top rope yet. I think I have. Would you say I'm ready, or do you think I still have a lot of work to do?
Maybe 1 to 2 more ascents.
Okay, so what happened to our friend Eric Steiner? Did he have something weird happen to him when he was free soloing, or?
Yeah, he was jugging a rope to take some pictures on his gree, and the rope slipped out like this behind the camming device.
Oh, shit. Can't believe that happened to Eric Steiner.
And it just goes through.
Oh my god. Did he shit?
He shot.
After hearing the story, I knew there was only one person who could help me.
What's up? My name's Richie. I'm going to show you how I install my top rope solo system.
What are you doing?
In this case, this is a microtraction.
Oh.
Today, my other device.
I'm just watching this tutorial on how to free solo on top rope, and I made the shopping list for the free solo equipment I'm gonna need, and I'll probably go to Papago Park to Richie's class to practice my free solo systems.
Good afternoon. I just wanted to update everyone that I did finally get the free solo equipment. I don't really know what this
string is for, but I guess I'm going to learn in Richie's class. Oh, and by the way, even though I just spent like $200 on the free soloing equipment, I did want to let you guys know that I still have a hole in my gree-gree. And actually, my jacket also has a really disgusting hole. And my helmet is cracked in half. Literally. But I decided to go ahead and buy the free soloing gear first. Also, there is a really big log here.
And so in this case, like, I don't have to pull it.
Since I don't really know what I'm doing, Richie told his friend Jacob to set up a fixed line for me to practice on.
This is the first free solo attempt. Should I try to fall?
Yeah, sure.
Falling?
Yeah.
For the first time, I felt like my vision wasn't impossible. Sometimes you just have to give yourself room to believe.
It works.
But as soon as I got a taste of my first Toprope free solo summit, I faced new challenges.
I got you. Yeah.
Do you see what's happening?
Yeah. So
Stuck.
yeah. So now you want to take off your tractions. Yeah.
Getting off the mountain is sometimes more dangerous than getting it up.
Okay.
Even the most experienced free soloists can experience catastrophic gear failure.
That's dangerous.
I also learned that you should fix your line to key bolts so that you don't cut your rope as you thrash around. Since my objective is to free the king line, I would have to undo these knots as I approach them without going indirect or weighing the rope. This is why Adrian Mountain Man suggested I use slip knots to fix my line. Unfortunately, he stopped replying to my texts for some reason, so I'll never know if I'm doing it correctly.
Jose, do you feel like Toprope free soloing is dangerous? Like, have you ever had any situations where like you really tasted the danger?
Yeah, so back when I was Toprope free soloing Goliath.
Oh, sorry, what grade was that again?
It's 513A,
Oh,
and I sent it.
oh damn, wow,
Yeah, it's pretty
that's
impressive.
crazy.
Anyway, you would fall into space. So then you wouldn't have any rock to grab onto, and your device would be locked
Oh shit.
from your weight. So you're kind of stuck there.
We covered that in Richie's class, but I honestly have no idea what to do. So if I fall, so thank God my project, the 10A that I'm going to be projecting tomorrow, thank God it's a low angling slab. So hopefully I won't fall into free space.
What kind of mind does it take to face risks that no one in the world even dares to imagine?
What if I never see her again?
Sometimes I wonder if my brain is wired differently from other people. So we couldn't really afford an MRI for this documentary to analyze my brain. So instead we have this really dirty paper towel. And what I'm gonna do is draw my brain on here, and then we'll have an expert analyze my amygdala. Do you know what my brain, do you know how to draw the brain?
I've seen pictures of it before.
Okay, I guess I'll draw like a skull first. Is this starting to look good to you?
Yes.
This
I can hardly tell the difference between that and a real MRI.
Okay, I just have to draw more lobes. I want to make sure I draw my frontal lobe.
Yeah, make sure you get some gray matter in there. Is that your hair on top?
Do you think an expert will be able to identify my amygdala? I'll draw my earrings because that would probably show up in the MRI. But I just want to make sure the expert can see my eyes and mouth.
Mm. Well, it's a striking resemblance. See, we have this, and then your face.
Okay, now we just have to find a healthcare professional to analyze my amygdala and tell us if anything's wrong with my brain. So we couldn't really get a healthcare professional to talk on record. We found an expert from out of town who knows proclaimer Ben Spinuth. John?
Yeah.
So since you know a lot about the human mind, I just want you to you won't be able to zoom in or pan around the way you would do a normal MRI. You can't really like zoom in or anything. But you just have to, but you can use your eyes.
Yeah. All I can really say from this here is there's a whole lot going on in there.
Yeah. Do you think I have a normal amygdala?
I'm not really sure. Based on this, I would say don't really know.
Okay, well thank you for analyzing. Jose, is it too early to take a look at your wood?
No, you want to see it?
Yeah, let's see it.
Let's have a look at my wood.
Is it pretty dry?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh damn, a lot of big logs.
Yeah, so when I was top rope free soloing Goliath.
Oh, is that a 513?
Yeah, it's a 513 that I sent.
Oh, okay.
And one day I didn't have a partner for it, so I had to top rope free solo it.
Okay.
And I didn't even think of putting clove hitches in the route, so I could only safely top rope free solo the top half of it.
Well, do you remember Adrian Mountain Man?
I remember.
Okay, so he taught me these knots that you can undo while you're free soloing the climb. So that's what might have been helpful in Goliath, because I know you were trying to go for the top rope send.
Right. That would have been, yeah, live and learn.
Yeah. All right, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for an air pump that I have.
Okay, I don't think I can help you inflate anything orally tonight, because I need to clear my mind for tomorrow's top rope free solo ascent of the 510A. I don't want any distractions, because tomorrow is going to be more of a mental challenge.
Right. I mean, if we have to inflate it orally, then that has to happen tonight.
Okay, so here we have the pre-project boat getting ready for tomorrow. In this boat, I have dark chocolate and some pie. But other cargo options include the Reese's peanut butter cup, the dark chocolate, and some Oreos. And obviously there's palate cleanser for when the boat goes through customs at the end of its trip. I feel like your boat is not really sailing very far.
Do you have any suggestions?
Well, remember that boats can't touch each other.
What if I just scoot it over this way?
And by the way, here we have a little bit of pie and palate cleanser.
It looks like shit.
Did the cargo arrive? Oh.
The cargo arrived. It's a little burnt at the tip here.
Jose, do you see how I reapplied fresh palate cleanser at the top?
Oh, I do see that.
Yeah. So now I'm guaranteed to have diabetes by tomorrow. Okay, it's almost 9 o'clock and I just woke up. And I just realized I forgot to tuck my shirt into my grandma pants like Jose. It's gonna be a really rough morning because I'm really bad at alpine starting and I still haven't packed my top rope free soloing gear. Let's talk about today's logistics. I'm gonna stick clip up the project, okay? Do the first descent with a pole, and I'm gonna fix the line.
You want this rusty ass straw?
Yeah, let's bring that one. And then I'll bring 69 others for the project.
Why would we need so many things?
Well,
Like
okay, you didn't go to Richie's class, so you just don't know what we need yet. By the way, did I tell you I found this PAS? I don't know if it works yet. I will be using a neck sling for my project.
I think I have a lot to learn, even though I did send Goliath 513A.
Oh, according to Richie, I need 3 lockers for the top rope anchor. That's something Richie mentioned in his class. Do you have a third one? Today's gonna be more of a mental challenge.
That's right. Does that have anything to do with why you're running behind? You know, kind of dreading what's to come here.
I'm really dreading. I'm worried about those slip knots pulling out. I know something else that can pull out quickly. Right now I have a lot of doubts. A lot of doubts in my mind. Like, can I actually summit? Just warming up for the first ascent. It's gonna be done with a stick clip, so I want to make sure I'm warmed up. Okay, Jose, I'm all racked up. Are you ready for this play? I don't know how many hours it'll take to fix the line up there, but we'll just see. Okay, the line has been fixed, and I even used a couple of slip knots that Adrian Mountain Man talked about, and I just hope they don't pull out prematurely. So I feel good about the top rope part, but I'm not as confident about the free solo aspect. Okay, so I'm just putting the top rope through, and I always have to remember to put it correctly. Lock my device, and then test the top rope. This is what Richie did.
Richie sounds like a real knowledgeable guy.
Yes, you should go to his class. And then the other thing we want to do is make sure that the bottom part, that it's heavily weighted. I just want the top. I'm more worried about the top rope. Okay, I think this is good. Do you see this between my legs?
Wait, let me get it.
Okay.
Okay, I see it.
Okay. I guess I can start climbing. Wow, this is what I've been. Oh wait, shit! I forgot the neck sling. Oh my god, fuck, dude, this could have been really bad. This is the neck sling. And
so that goes through the top device.
Yeah, and I want to make sure it's as tight as possible.
And what's the purpose of the neck?
It's to get the rope. I don't know the physics of it. It feeds the. It's good that it's so tight that it cracks your neck.
Because it saves a trip to the chiropractor.
Yes. Okay, are you ready? This is what we've been This is what I've been dreaming of my whole life.
Wow, great job.
My neck really hurts. I think I have the neck sling too tight. Okay, here comes the crux.
Okay. I've done a lot of videography before. It's kind of like gets you pumped.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, you can see our climber is approaching a slip knot. And she's going to have to undo this with one hand while she holds onto the rock, clinging to it with just her other hand.
So far, Mountain Man is the only person that's been able to do that. Okay, I'm at the first slip knot. I don't think it's gonna be possible.
No, it is. Keep with it. Don't give up now. You're almost through it.
No, I'm too scared. I'm too scared.
Well, the Slipknot won this battle, but next go for sure.
Okay, now I have to do what Richie taught me.
Uh-huh.
I have to go in direct. And then somehow, this is going to be a logistical nightmare. I don't know how to... I feel like this is partially Mountain Man's fault. It's weird because when I practiced this at Papago Park, it wasn't like this scary.
Yeah, you're already past the top of those climbs.
Well, I'm actually getting a little stressed because I don't know how to release. I forget how to. I got it.
Nice.
It's loose now,
The climber has
which is not what you want to
persevered.
hear most days, but today. Okay. Wow, Toprope free soloing is not something that's easy. Okay, well now that it didn't set, now I could just Toprope all over this. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, so the thing that I'm most surprised about is I expected the climbing to be the challenge of the project, but it actually ended up being the slip knots that were the problem. And I did not expect that. But I guess that's the thing with projecting, you don't really know what you're getting into until you're in it, you know. Do you have anything to add?
No, I think that was very well said.
Are you disappointed in my performance?
No, I think it's really great when a project is born and we get to challenge ourselves.
Yeah.
And not send something on the very first try.
Yeah, this project has been born for the last couple of decades. It does give me hope that I've already sent it on Toprope and as a mock lead. So I do feel like it should be possible as a Toprope free solo. But
What do you mean a mock lead? Didn't you send it as a non-mock lead?
It's still stuck somehow. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a high point.
Yeah. What's happening?
I don't know if I'm doing this right. I like I said, I don't know how people normally get out of this situation. But I think I have to undo all these knots, and I have to, because I need more line to lower myself. This is something that Richie didn't actually tell me in his class. So this is maybe next Tuesday I'm gonna ask him about this.
I feel like the next frontier will be to lead this route ground up, stick clipping only the second bolt, and then continuing upwards without the pole attached to my harness. But that might be something for the future generations.
Paul? Yes, good job. She's got a giant piece.